Did you pause? And
Okay, no problem. Starting. Okay.
did you pause? An ordinary barber asked British officer. On hearing response affirmative, he chased the British officer with half-shaven face 2 miles together to groom his face for writing a letter to brought extra police force to contain the public movement, to contain the workers' movement, to contain the independence movement. Such is the soil. This soil is a soil of sons of great leaders of this soil. Comrades, dear Comrade Subhash Lamba, our national chairman, dear Comrade Sri Kumar, our General Secretary, Comrade M. Anbarase, our State President, and Comrade Selvam, State General Secretary, all office bearers of All India State Government Employees Federation, National Executive Committee members, State Executive Committee members, and all the comrades from various trade unions, student movement, everyone. I, on behalf Tamil Nadu Government Employees Association and on behalf Tamil Nadu Employees Association State Center, I cordially welcome you all. Comrades, here in Tuticorin in 1908, from March 14th, 6 days strike, the first ever trade union strike, the first ever worker strike for the purpose of political purpose happened here only. Even in records, in Yeswell, Bombay, condemning the arrest of Balagangadhara Tilagar, the strike was happened from July 23rd for 6 days. That is the first strike for political purpose. But actually here, the strike was organized by VOC Subramanya Shiva. Subramanya Shiva, Sivam Pesinal Savam Elum என்று சொல்வார்கள். If Subramanya Shiva talks, even dead body will rise up. That is the soil. He talked so many street corner meetings here, organized the people for independence movement. He talked about revolution. He talked about independence. He talked about workers' strike. So such a soil is this. We are very proud about having National Executive Committee meeting here. We are once again thank you all for giving us the very big opportunity to convene NEC here. Comrades, this is a place where many doyens of TNGEA who tempered steel like TNGEA are from this space, from this campus. Our former General Secretary, founder leader of TNGEA, Comrade M.R. Appan, stayed here only when he was victimized, when he was transferred to Tuticorin ITI. He lived here. We laid foundation stone for Comrade K.R. Sangaran Hall. Comrade K.R. Sangaran, the heroic leader of Tamil Nadu Government Employees Movement, he was the in charge of the district that days. That is why our Comrade General Secretary Sri Kumar has laid the foundation stone for K.R. Sangaran Hall. Not only trade union movement, not only ordinary barber, during the struggle for independence, here our Dobbies refused to wash clothes of British officers, our scavengers, you know. That time we had no flush out, we had no European closets, we had only dry latrines. Our scavengers refused to clean dry latrines of British officials. Our merchants refused to supply food material also. British officers afraid of everything and went to their steam navigation company. That legacy we are carrying forward. Last 28th to 29th All India strike, our VOC port management tried to move vessel despite the severe protest, despite the heavy protest by our workers. They tried to move. Captain has entered the cabin. He was about to operate the ship. With the support of Central Industrial Security Force, with the support of police force, port management tried to remove the rope. One of our comrades from CITU, Comrade Saravanan, fell into the sea in front of the vessel. Yes, we are carrying forward the legacy of VOC. We are carrying forward the legacy of Subramanya Siva. Following that, some 4 comrades fell into the sea without fearing about their life, without caring about their life. They fell into the sea, surrounded the vessel, stopped the vessel movement, because those comrades made the All India strike grand success. That's legacy we are following. Here in Tuticorin, our Government Employees Association TNGEA, we even in 1988, 2003, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2021, we all government employees of TNGEA, not only for the cause of employees, not only for the cause of workers, for the cause of social transformation, we are working together. In that way, I wish everyone, I cordially welcome everyone for NEC meeting. Again, I cordially welcome here in dais our CITU National Secretary is here, hailing from Kadathiragai, a remote village in Ramnad district. He had been to Geneva to attend ILO meetings. He did a post-graduation in VOC college here. I would like to mention again, he is my guru. He brought me in SFI. So I am standing here, trained by him, Comrade R. Karumalaiyan. I would like to welcome you, Comrade, the heroic son of our soil. I welcome on behalf of TNGEA, on behalf of government employees of Tuticorin, I welcome you, Comrade. I would like to mention here, during the dark days of 2003, I would like to mention with gratitude, All India State Government Employees Federation National Executive Committee decided to support in all respect the struggling government employees of Tamil Nadu. Nearly 1 crore rupees collected by All India State Government Employees Federation, especially from West Bengal, especially from Kerala, from all other states, we supported. I would like to mention here. Finally, before wrapping up, I would like to thank our senior comrades are there, former leaders of TNGEA state, former leaders of TNGEA of this district. I would like to welcome all those comrades for this session. I cordially welcome you all. Thank you, comrade. Oh, sorry.
Indeed, many VOCs and Bharatis still live among us, comrade. Thank you, dear comrade. Ice-breaking an event is indeed essential. Inauguration is the key for any great happening. Now, I call upon our comrade, Mr. R. Karumalaiyan, National Secretary, CITU, to deliver his inaugural address. Please give him a loud applause.
Comrade President, Subhash Lamba, Comrade General Secretary Sri Kumar, Tamil Nadu State TNGEA leaders, Comrade Anparasri Selvam, Venkatesan, and other comrades, and the comrades from fraternal organizations who assembled here, and our members of the National Executive of All India Government Employees Union Federation. It is a very great pleasure to be with you. I am very fortunate and I had a privilege to inaugurate this August House. One way or other, because it is already as Venkatesan during his welcome address, he mentioned my name and everything. I was virtually politically born and brought up in Tuticorin, in this place. When I was a student in 1980s, when Mrs. Gandhi was sorted, such a catastrophic political events took place at that time. I was a student here, working here along with our democratic movements here. So I stayed in that atmosphere. Even my little bit of association with our government employees movement also, I met so many of our senior leaders, Comrade Appan and Saundara Pandian. It is named, this call is named by Saundara Pandian. He was a great warrior of our working class movement, not only TNGEA. He represented the entire democratic movement of Tuticorin. We got so many stalwarts in here. As Comrade Venkatesan mentioned, the legacy, the great glorious tradition of Tuticorin from Babu Chidambaram to and still in this present generation who are taking up that legacy, carrying forward that legacy. So it is a very indeed a great pleasure to be with you. By using this inaugural speech, I want to remind you know everything because you are part of the Indian bourgeois political system. Not a political system, even that apparatus. There is no demarcation between the political system and the political apparatus. It is intermingled in Indian context. Indian bureaucracy, one way or other, is interlinked with the Indian political system itself. They are highly victimized or one way are immune to the political system and our state apparatus. You are a part of Indian state apparatus, which is carrying all this, the monstrous policy of so many things. One way or other, you are in a different capacity, you have to carry out. Either you like it or not, but you are part of. So I want to remind you, being a part of the state apparatus, how we can do that, how we can serve the classes. You are part of the, you know the state apparatus. State apparatus is a different meaning, not in a dictionary meaning I am saying. The state is a different character itself, where you are becoming one way or other in different capacity, from a lower level clerk to even a gazetted officer. You were one way or other associated with all these things. So it is a very critical juncture. We are people from CITU, we can work, we can speak anywhere. I can openly criticize Narendra Modi or anybody, either inside the factory or outside the factory. But whereas you people got so much of service rules and all these things, very unfortunately, it is in India. Our globally, our comrades at Lamba and our Sri Kumar has got a very good exposure in TUI, Trade Union International, public services. They got a political right in so many countries. They can speak, they can do everything. Now, whereas in India, even it is not being properly recognized, our right to union, our right to agitate, our right to do some normal trade union activity. Though we are doing well better than some other country, we are the largest force in terms of number. As India is a huge state apparatus, we are able to assert something. Sometimes we are able to bring down our rulers on our own demand or negotiating table. But the system is being so. Just I came from Geneva, yes. I attended virtually in Rome the World Federation of Trade Union Congress, 18th Congress. Because it is due to some constraint. The most progressive World Federation is World Federation of Trade Union. Whereas other internationals are there are more reactionary internationals are there. There are some international, trade union internationals which is more collaborative with the bourgeoisie, with the collaborative with the neoliberal tendencies, neoliberal trend. Accordingly, there are so many trends going in among the working class movement itself going on. But in the May first week, that is 6th, 7th, 8th, I attended the World Federation Trade Union Congress, 18th session. Though it was physically held in Rome, both hybrid version, it took place. I attended from India as a delegate, virtual delegate. And then I physically went to Geneva, where I attended the International Labour Conference of ILO. ILO is a tripartite body. It has a different class character. Where it is nearby ILO building, it is there. World Bank Group is meeting. WTO meeting is going on. The global, it is already some comrades asked me how we enjoyed the European climate, how we enjoyed that Geneva. It is a very pleasant, the vastest city in the globe, in the Europe itself. So going there in a government delegation, government has to spend everything, all our perks and everything is according to your highest standard. Global standard, it is fixed by ILO. According to they have to book the ticket in the world class, Lufthansa Air. All these things are there. Everything is defined. So Narendra Modi cannot do anything at all. They have to follow some, at least the oldest member of ILO. ILO was formed as a part of United Nations in 1919 itself. The oldest member in India. India is a country which is violating our convention and recommendation of ILO. But it is all small, chota thing it has to follow. Then I attended that. It is a place where a contradiction between the labor and capital is going on. It is not a more pleasant exercise. Somebody is doing some reactionary, some reformist organization doing so. But I attended with all seriousness as a humble soldier of the revolutionary trade union in NEC CITU. Along with my colleague, Comrade Usha from our where Comrade Lamba is, both of them Haryana and Punjab. Usha accompanied me. And there is a very valiant leader from our Anganwadi Federation, National President. She accompanied with me. It's the first time that Indian delegation got some women delegate. Fortunately, ILO insisted them to take one or two women delegate. All National Federation, National Committee, National Organization, they one way or other they nominated one or two women delegate. They also attended. What I want to say, it is not as an event or of these things. What is the challenge before us? I asked it before I came here. I went to my native for some funeral function. Immediately I was returning on my way to Tuticorin. I called a comrade, Sri Kumar. What is the expectation? What I got to speak with your people? What our government employees are thinking? What is their aspiration? What is their ambition? What is their concern? What is their worry? He says. And the worry is what will happen next day. After the retirement, what will happen? It is a great question. That means about your social security, about your pension, about your present salary, about the downsizing. All these are the concerns. Downsizing, those who are in the Tanya Udikara silent, you should not make any nuisance. Comrade, all these are a concern. Yes, it's a real concern. Our job is a real concern. Our job security is a real concern. Our wage is a much more concern. But we could not feel how the wage is getting eroded each and every day by the bourgeois system. But we are not cognizant of this fact. How our wage is getting eroded, or it is being every day it is getting reduced. That is why sometimes in European languages they are using, put the wage into the fridge. Wage fridge. Did you hear this term? Wage fridge. Can you keep the wage into the fridge? That is no hike. Keep in the fridge, in the fixed temperature. If it is your wage is 30,000, it will remain 30,000 for 10 years. Okay? The next pay commission. If you get some DA, Modi ji and other company knows how to get it freezed, how to steal your money. Before getting into either fixed deposit or savings or anywhere, how to steal your money he knows. He can use sometimes gas cylinder, sometimes he may use some other instrument and to do a daylight robbery. So all ruling people knows. Now you may feel that yes, I got a decent salary. But the decentless salaried people globally it is increasing. There is a ILO report. ILO report says, after globalization, yesterday, for your information, that comrade, those who are interested to read something, that our labor minister recently wrote a detailed story in Business Line, a prominent business paper, about after liberalization, that we are creating so much of job. Yes, we are going to create another, what you call the famous Agnibath. All these things, Agnibath, we are going to create. There's a Modi's mission to create so much of. Likewise, he is doing here and there. Then I doubt another rejoinder to the minister. It is widely published in the same paper with all due honesty to the journalism, and that people, the Chota Karumalaiyan letter, I won't believe that whether that people will. It is signed by me. I told the person, Dada, it is better you sign it. In your name, it is better. Though we are collectively doing all these things. And on behalf of CITU, my General Secretary, the President asked them. But they, with all their honesty, you did something more than us. You, in your name, let it be so. Anyhow, they published it. In which we lambasted them. How the IAS officers, the cooked report, how they given. Even they cited some global national research paper. After liberalization, how the job creation took place, how the decent job getting indecent, but he want to wrap it up in a single carpet. Then we unearthed, we unmasked everything for your information. So now it is unemployment also, now it is becoming a great problem. I think in Haryana, I think it's either in the Panipat or somewhere, for a peon post in a court, for a peon post, how many people applied? Anybody for a Panipat came? In another North Indian states, Himachal, I got the statistics. Yeah, we are renowned Professor Maya Joan is a labor economist working in the Delhi. She narrated all these, how the applications, for a single post, how many applications is coming. For a mere 30,000 job in railway received 1.25 crore applications. Application in terms of crore. Then they cancelled the process itself. The recruitment process itself they cancelled. So why this is being. Now, in this context, you people now, Modi has given a lofty slogan that yes, we are committed to minimum government. It is a catchy slogan. If any of our people, either my son or your son, your children, if they are academic people, they may sing this rosy slogan, yeah? Let our bureaucracy is everything, every day swelling. People have an illusion, our bureaucracy is swelling. No, our bureaucracy is not so swelling. That is why I told in the press conference. Our Indian bureaucracy is most thin bureaucracy. Both in terms of number, in terms of all things I'm saying. We can compare globally. You go to our bureaucracy and our in Scandinavian countries. You go to Europe, in America, wherever. You can refer. But our Modi mission is saying that, yes, we are going to have a minimum government, maximum governance. It is, you see, in the English terminology, it is like a very lofty ideas. As a saint, sometimes he used to, with all these things, he used to speak always. It is an empty rhetoric. No, it has no meaning at all. You people, you are the people, you are our government servants. They are the vehicle to carry the public services. You are not a white elephant. You see, so many the so-called administrative reform commission. They are saying not only the public sector, even our force also. They are terming you become a white elephant. They are using the term white elephant. The white elephant cannot be sold anywhere. The white elephant cannot be used anywhere, even for begging. It needs a black elephant. Do you understand what I am saying? The term used by so many people to denigrate the sacrifice, the hard work done by our workforce. Both those who are working mentally, those who are working physically. All Srishtikarta being denigrated in such a way, those who are producing the GDP. Modi perception, the GDP creator, Modi perception or Amit Shah perception only bourgeoisie, only corporate, not really all corporate. I'm very fortunate enough to discuss with epic representative of Indian bourgeoisie. They too the part of ILO. I had some private discussion with them from all FICCI, CIA, all these Association, all these guys. They attended. We very fortunate. I am very privileged to stay with them. Then they are having so many perception about Modi. But Modi focusing one or two crony capital. Now he is making this slogan. It is an empty slogan to kill our workforce. That is why it is now either state government, central government put together. If you calculate, I think that one channel quoted our own sources. Srikumar, they are quoting your own report. They collected the things. They are saying around 60 lakh total vacancy. Yeah. And I got that report from our own sources. That these people very honestly acknowledging, yes, I got this resource material from All India State Government Employee Federation. Likewise, both Sri Kumar, Comrade Lamba was extensively quoted in one research paper where they are saying the department base also. They are enlisting 60 lakh vacancy. But Modi is, why they are not filling up? Why that is happening, the downsizing? Why they are refusing to reinstate your old pension scheme? Why they are every day eating up your hard-earned money, your wage? Comrade, it is a question, not a mere slogan. But we are making the slogan. Why it has happened? How we can change this? How we can make any business? Our people are already very, I know, as a trade union activist, as a trade union gay, I am very much connected with each and every day, the day-to-day trade union struggle. Even if a single program not succeeded, how worker will think, how worker will look the leader, I know. And how they will, oh, what you are calling every day, you are calling for a demonstration, but you are doing nothing. And likewise, each and every our people are facing this problem, I know. Why it is happening? In order to demoralize our workforce, comrade, you please understand. To demoralize, they are planning to demoralize global trade union. People are somebody saying, you people have lost your vitality and your valor. As in 90s or 70s or 60s, the trade unions are more vibrant. Now you are lost all this vibrant, stamina, all this vitality you lost. No. Now there is a systemic changes is globally taking place. Now neoliberalism is, the meaning for neoliberalism is downsizing. You please understand. Why they want to downsize? Who advocated this philosophy? How Modi ji wedded to this philosophy? A most reactionary political persona, a most reactionary rightistic forces, not only here from Brazil, you go to some other European countries. Now Latin America is returning back to pro-left stand in their political paradigm. Yes, but whereas in India, such a most reactionary political formulation, how they are accepting this neoliberal policy and trend. But whereas their political guru is speaking in different terms. I met their political guru. In privacy, they are saying different thing. RSS political guru, you know where their abode is there. The people from Nagpur, I met people from Nagpur. How they are saying. Those who are advocating very close to Modi ji, they are saying, no, Bhaiya, we won't agree this. But Modi ji is doing. One day, likewise, you see, Dr. Manmohan Singh also is the bad boy of capitalism. Everybody glorified Manmohan Singh. One fine morning, he was abandoned by everybody. Now he has become the most scolded by the capitalism, both current capitalism, Manmohan Singh. But earlier, he was a poster boy for everybody. Yeah, and how to liberate a third world country from the poverty, how to liberate such a country of a magnitude of like India, subcontinental nature, a poster boy like Manmohan Singh necessary. In the days of now, I think Modi will also face the same thing. Very soon Modi ji will face the same thing. Now capitalism is doing these things in order to have something. But our working class, both our men, those who are working intellectually, like you, those who are working mental work, those who are doing the physical work, both these workforce in India, Indian proletariat, though they are having the common interest, how they are having commonness in their day-to-day struggle, we are not able to decipher, we are not able to attack the social base of these policies. They got a social currency, they got a social acceptance. Don't underestimate them. They are scolding the trade union. Some people are now ready to. One bourgeoisie representative called me. In Guwahati recently, I went there for another meeting. One research fellow. That fellow is doing some research, very diligent research. Sir, are you satisfied with the functioning of the trade union? I told yes. What about your future? He asked me. I got a bright future. How you are saying? Because you are killing as much as possible. That much we have got a bright future to fight against you. If I am keeping mum, another man will come. He will take the flag. He will march again. It is not a matter of Karumalaiyan or Ramesh Lamba or Sri Kumar. If this attack continues, working class will definitely react, will respond to the situation. That is the history. It will take place. So I told them it is a historical development of the human being in the human history. In such a way, human being reacted to such an injustice. In India also such a situation will come. Did you remember that the Indian farmer can beat back Modi? Can you imagine in our general thinking whether we have any idea? Our highly heterogeneous Indian farmer can defeat Modi. They did. Don't forget, the most heterogeneous, not a homogeneous entity. It is not a matter of Haryanavi or Punjabi farmers. It is a farmers of global. Yes, I want to mention one thing. In that struggle, our comrade Ramesh Lamba, always in the entire Kisan struggle, will take this message to this part of our country. Our TNGEA representative, our All India leader, comrade Ramesh Lamba, always with the Kisans in the entire day when our Kisans were fighting against Modi, these three formulas in the border of the Delhi. I was seen in all meetings. We took him to some other along with the CITU also. So how they did this? Because that will happen. But we cannot say, we have not foreseen that our farmers could defeat Modi. They were able to defeat Modi. So you have to believe the history. Now capitalism planning to do all these things. Because earlier, comrade, we need, after independence, we built our infrastructure, higher education institution, and a healthcare system. Our rural development infrastructure in India is the largest infrastructure. Yes, our connectivity, our healthcare system, all these things. Now global capital wants why you are running these things. Why you want to run a company, a electricity company? Why you are running a bus company? That is why earlier they raised this question. Now they are saying, why you are running the company of military? Now they are running, already they entered into your area of why we are having such a swelling government employee. Why we have to give this? Because now they want to take away all the services from the purview of the government. That now private capital will take care of the health. If a food subsidy, if a public distribution system is not a part of the government, then why the entire staff being appointed for the public distribution? If there is no ration shop, if there is no public distribution system, then why the manpower who is manning that department is necessary? That is why WTO, that is why World Bank, that is why the contemporary capitalism, they are now trying to swallow all these. They want to take away all these from the government sphere. So government has a minimum business. You do, government matter is to govern the nation, not to do any business at all. Running a hospital, having a dispensary, it is a business. Supplying the food, don't disturb. You know the WTO market. Now WTO, one conditionality is there. India is a country which is highly more not conducive to the global food market. Because you are the country which is having a well-neat network of rationing system, a subsidized food grain. India is the country which is we are supplying. So your whatever you are doing, which is affecting the global food market, done away with this. Finish this. So it is not a downsizing. It is an attack on people's livelihood. But we never take the people into confidence in our struggle. I am as a trade union activist, I am self-critically saying, we are still lacking to speak with the people, to take them. We are very opposite. Where people were easily, they are being sometimes instigated against our struggles, against our demands. We have to speak with the people. That is very important. Unless in the third world countries, we rally the people along with our struggle, our pension has to be linked with their own demand. Our wage rise has to be linked with their own problem. Whatever we are downsizing, we need a point. We are asking, don't downsize. Don't reduce our staff strength. That means to keep the public services, the delivery system to every nook and corner of the country, you need a manpower. That has been correctly now very now displayed or vindicated during the Corona time. How due to the scarcity of nurses, the scarcity of the doctors, all this, our medical infrastructure, how it is becoming so poor globally. Our death rate is globally high. It is underestimated. And our Modi has not revealed all the truth, fact of how many people died. We are globally, our casualty is much more than some other countries due to our poor health infrastructure system. Whatever may be our demand, that has to be one way or other linked with these things, comrade. It is so, all our either pension or any down against our movement against downsizing has to be linked with the policy of the present system. Whoever may come, you see, so our Honorable ex-Finance Minister Chidambaram's speech in the Parliament. He is lamenting Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman not to change the policy. Sometimes he carefully reads Chidambaram article, Chidambaram speeches. Chidambaram worries, she is not clever like me to take forward the liberalization, this reform more aggressively. That is their worry. It has no political color at all. It is as a class policy. All these people are meeting in a single point. There are some regional political party also. You see, when that pension reform came up in Tamil Nadu, we published a very good book at that time with the help of Comrade Sumalsan was alive, I think, in 2004. And we published both in English as well as in Tamil. Who was in Tamil Nadu? How the pension bill passed in the parliament? Pension, because Vajpayee was the prime minister at that time. He was sort of some Lok Sabha MP. But he is able to marshal AIDMK into their fold. That is why, thanks to the AIDMK, they passed the pension reform bill 2004. Don't forget this. I am not blaming as a political party. I want to say how the regional political parties behaving are one way or other cohabitating with this their policy frame. So we should all, we have to take up. Unless we discuss, unless we link all this, if we are lamenting, if we are ourselves saying all these things going on, what shall we do after my retirement, before my retirement, what about my workload, then workload will definitely increase. They decided to kill. Now they branded that we are a most inefficient workforce globally. Likewise, they want to establish. I know, I discussed with the Comrade Anbarasif. He told me one time, how many certificate our Tamil Nadu village officer is doing. I think more than 40 documents. Even our Anganwadi worker maintaining how many register? Yeah, it is a huge register they are maintaining. I know, I have physically seen. But they won't bother about your workload. They are saying you are white elephant. They are denigrating our toiling, our work. So that is why you have to link up with the policy. then we have to fight against that policy. That is very important. In such a way, all India throughout the country now, for your information, I am sharing one globally also. Now, either Comrade, whether we are succeeding anywhere or not. Yes, in entire Latin America, for your information, those who are opposing such a neoliberal policy, those who are opposing such a downsizing, those who are opposing such a policy of social cut, such a public investment, those who are advocating to curtail the public investment, such a political personality, political groups, now in a different name, now they won the election in the entire South American continent. Even in the Brazil also, the largest country, Lula is going to win. All indication is very clear. Even latest yesterday itself, the prominent Latin American leader Lula is going to again win in the Brazil. Similarly, Comrade, I want to say one. Yesterday in Germany, they brought back, they nationalized the electricity. 2 days back in Germany, because now there is a specific reason in Europe. There is an energy crisis in Europe due to Ukraine war. When I was in Germany, in France, they are saying, yeah, they got a problem for gas or everything. Because all these, their pipeline, supply pipeline is from Russia and Ukraine. Now it is due to the disruption of the supply chain. Now they are facing the problem. Now they are again going back to nationalize some public utilities. It is going to take place. So now even globally, neoliberalism not able to withstand its policy itself. Its bankruptcy is now highly exposed. The bourgeois, those who are country which is following, those political leaders who are very sincerely following this policy got defeated. So with this understanding, with this information, I want to inaugurate this August House. Those who, because you people, as I know very well, our government employee, we are not a white collar employee. Please understand. Because now we are having our mental makeup as a white collar employee. Now bourgeoisie, contemporary capitalism, not distinguishing white collar, blue collar, and khaki collar. They are treating everybody as only one collar, as a tiling people. They want to kill. They want to don't make any distinction, any heterogeneity. Bourgeoisie and capitalism wants to see in a single person. But we may say, I am a deputy collector. But they want you are treating as a wage laborer. They are treating you as a wage laborer. The system which is creating the wage laborer. They want to rope up, appropriate whatever your means of livelihood, whatever you are having. Either in your village or in your city. It will rope it very soon. You will be very soon dispossessed. Such a dispossessed millions are increasing. We have to rally them to have a social change. Then only you, we, myself, and all other citizens, we can live in a peaceful earth. In this word, I take this opportunity to thank you all. You are a greatest, a largest contingent of fighting force in the globally, in terms of number, in terms of our strike and action program also. You got such a great legacy. In this place also, this building, everybody, as Comrade Venkatesan told, it is a great land of struggle. A great land from the days, the first trade union started here in 1905. That is why in 1998, the struggle took place. 1918, the organized trade union movement started in Madras. That is historically. Some people are saying that it is not recorded in the history. I want to say, you go to Professor Bipin Chandra in the freedom struggle. He has written well, he documented about the Tuticorin District. And other historians also, now they started. Before mentioning when Lokmanya Tilak, Balagangadhar arrest in June, July, in Mumbai, where 1,000 lakhs of workers protested against it, which was taken by Lenin, recorded by Lenin. The political conscious strike action, the political action by the Indian working class. Before that, such a strike took place here. From this land of such a great legacy and struggle, such a freedom, such a vivid memory, you are very fortunate to be assembling here and going to take a very important decision in the ensuing month. Now government, ruling establishment, they are preparing themselves for the election. You get ready to defeat them. That means to enslave us. It is not to re-election. It is not a many of ordinary sense of the term election. They want to re-enslave us. That is why they are going to have a different scheme, different rhetoric, different method to befool the people. Get ready to take on them in the street, take on them in the factory, take on them in the offices. With this word, I hope that our great organization, All India Government Employees Federation, will discharge that historic duty along with all central trade union. We are also preparing in that direction. In 2023 itself, the nation is going to have such a big program of class action. With this information and greetings to you all, I conclude my inaugural speech. Thank you, Comrade.
It is indeed a pleasure.